Look at this abstract motion of fragmented data particles. If you manage a real estate portfolio using scattered spreadsheets, isolated text messages, and unorganized files, your daily operations likely mirror this exact chaos. The solution to this operational friction is migrating your entire portfolio out of those localized files and into Kemanage, a professional, unified cloud management environment. Our objective today is clear. To access this standalone system, you first have to complete a portfolio self-audit and successfully pass our qualification protocol. Step 1 is gathering your prerequisites before you proceed. You need your exact unit counts, the specific property types, and current occupancy statuses. Having this precise data prepared ensures you bypass any onboarding delays. It guarantees that the administration team deploys the correct system architecture for your specific needs on the very first attempt. This split-screen illustration outlines the absolute baseline requirement for Kemanage. Look at the fully finished, illuminated building on the left. Your physical properties must look like this, completely finished and ready for tenants. A ready asset requires active operational workflows. This means the property needs leasing management, active rent collection, deposit tracking, and ongoing maintenance visibility. If your assets look like the scaffolding on the right side of the illustration, still in the development or construction phase, you cannot use this system. Those properties must be routed to the Kemanage Build and Manage framework instead. Submitting unready, under-construction properties into the Kemanage onboarding form will result in an immediate rejection by our administration team. Because Kemanage is strictly an operational tool, its entire architecture relies on active or immediately active tenant environments to function. Development stage properties simply do not have the data inputs required to populate the software. This animated diagram shows a central secure node labeled Private Database. Notice how it sits completely isolated from the surrounding cluster of public marketplace nodes. Kemanage is a standalone cloud system, highly secured and walled off from the broader public portal. To resolve the friction points of property management, that central node splits into 3 distinct interconnected workflow loops: the owner, the tenant, and the maintainer. The owner panel acts as your command center. Here, animated data visualizations populate with incoming rent payments, expense logs, and lease tracking, giving you total financial transparency over your portfolio. The tenant panel provides a secure portal for residents. They use this loop to automate their online rent payments and, as shown by this alert icon, directly log maintenance issues from their own interface. The maintainer panel receives that specific ticket. Vendors use this loop to track their job assignments, log repair histories, process the task to completion, and instantly synchronize that data back to the owner panel. Because this system handles sensitive financial data across 3 active user bases, access is never instant. The environment requires manual administrative provisioning to protect your portfolio. This tri-panel standalone structure effectively isolates your operational data from public vulnerabilities, while keeping the 3 vital actors in real estate management perfectly synchronized. This 3-tier structural chart represents our available infrastructure packages. To ensure system performance, you must match your portfolio scale to the correct tier: a single block, a multi-block cluster, or a massive interconnected grid. The starter owner profile utilizes the single block. It is designed for an individual owner managing a single, small, ready-to-rent property or a minimal unit count. The portfolio owner profile requires the multi-block cluster. This tier handles owners with multiple apartments, villas, offices, or mixed rental assets, consolidating into one central node. The property manager profile relies on the massive grid. This business tier structure is built specifically for companies managing assets on behalf of multiple third-party owners, complete with heavy tenant and maintainer workflows. Review these 3 profiles and mentally lock in your specific tier categorization. You will need to select this exactly during the submission stage. Selecting your correct scale upfront prevents software bottlenecks. It guarantees our admin team provisions the precise bandwidth, invoice generation limits, and feature sets necessary for your daily operations. The online inquiry form initiates a strict qualification protocol required to generate your custom database environment. In the Property Profile section, input your data with absolute accuracy. The exact count of your units and the specific categorization of your property types dictate how your digital register is built. This interface illustration shows the occupancy status drop-down menu. Accurately define whether your properties are ready to rent, partially occupied, fully occupied, or if they need handover setup. Our next step is the management needs section. Checking specific workflow boxes here, like tenant onboarding, rent collection, or owner reports, tells the admin team exactly which modules to activate in your initial software configuration. You must provide a valid preferred contact method. This is the only secure channel through which your private system registration link will be delivered after approval. Once your data is confirmed, submit the inquiry and wait for the system to acknowledge a successful transfer. Precision during this entry phase provides the administration team with the exact specifications needed to tailor your back-end environment before granting access. This fast-moving stream of encrypted light represents your submitted portfolio data passing safely out of the public site and into our closed administrative system. The automated phase is now complete. A human-in-the-loop review will immediately verify your submitted portfolio data against the infrastructure tier you requested. Over the next phase of the handover process, monitor your preferred contact method. Our admins will reach out to confirm the fit and deliver your dedicated standalone registration link. You are leaving localized, chaotic data behind. Once registered, you will operate your portfolio from a centralized, automated command center, accessible from any web browser. Successfully bridging this qualification gap separates casual real estate participants from professional managers. With your data organized and your architecture deployed, you are ready to operate at scale.